From a very early age, my dad instilled in me the importance of education. He barely finished elementary school, because he was very poor too, growing up in the country. But it's all I can remember. You have to go to school. You have to go to school. You have to become something good. That's all I heard from ever since I could understand language. And that was what drove me to get an education, to walk to school if there was no money for bus fare or money for lunch. I would go anyway. It was just a passion. And I develop a passion for whatever I do. If I don't like what I'm doing, I don't do it. And so how did I get to New York? So I'm in drama, and then at around age 9, I started playing the violin as well.
Okay.
One day I was in class, and someone came and said, "There's a music teacher in the music room. She's teaching violin. Anybody who wants to volunteer to go learn to play the violin, raise your hand." And of course, my hand was the first to go up.
You had both sides of your brain. You had the math and the science and the smarts, but you also had the artistic side. That not many people have that. Both sides, the creative side and also the more linear side.
I think that's what saved me.
Okay.
It's that right brain that actually. That's why I love creative people and flock towards you, because it was the music that kept me focused and centered.
Okay.
When there was chaos around.
Okay.
And so I'm a classically trained violinist.
Yeah.
Eventually I decided, I think I'd make a bigger contribution to society as a lawyer.
And at what age were you when you said that?
Oh, I was like 23 after my
gotcha.
first degree.
Gotcha.
I did a degree in biochemistry, and I was at a crossroads at that point, and I literally didn't know what I was going to do with this degree. I didn't get into medicine, but I kept on doing the arts, and I was a debater as well. And but I loved politics, and I loved debating. I loved solving problems, and I loved helping people. And I thought, lawyers make policy, and policy help people. And at that point, I said, okay, I think I should become a lawyer. Throughout that time, it didn't occur to me that I could be an entertainment lawyer. I wanted to become a trade lawyer, international trade, because I didn't know any entertainment attorneys.
How did you feel like that you would serve that artistic side of yourself when you made the decision that you were going to go into law and go into policy? Did you feel as though you were sacrificing that artistic side of yourself that you had fed for so long? How did you reconcile that?
I didn't think of it that way because, when I was doing the sciences, I was doing the arts, and to me, it just felt normal. I mean, my classmates used to tease me and call me mad to the second power, because but it was fun. But to me, it just was natural.
Okay.
Like a lot of people are like, well, how do you switch from sciences to law, or how do you do science and music? And I'm like, well, how do you not do it?
Right.
And so I love science fiction films because obviously there's a lot of I love artificial intelligence, and I love things about space and physics and mathematics. So to me, the science and the arts is just like the same. They're just one thing. So until you asked me this question, I never thought about there is a difference, even though people always said, well, how do you do that? And I'm like, well, I don't know, it just happened. And it works for me because I understand storytelling, no matter what canvas you put it on.